Welcome back. We're still trying to fix this damn thing. It's been giving us some serious problems with this ABS. What we've done so far to try and get these lights off and stop this traction control coming on is replace the hubs, replace the ABS sensors, replace the slabs unit, replace the fuse box because it got water in it and there's some rust in there. None of that has helped. Doing the fuse box, we cleaned all the sort of corrosion off the inside of the fuse box, and what that ended up doing was making the indicator stick on because there was some corrosion under some of the boards that we just couldn't get out because I don't know if you ever took one apart, but it's two boards sandwiched together and some of the stuff you just can't get out of there. So we've got ourselves a second-hand dry fuse box that's now being fitted. We actually fitted the ABS sensors before we fitted the hubs, and then we did a big no-no, which was the new hubs come with ABS sensors. We took them out because we'd already put new ABS sensors on it and used them. We should have really left them in and used them. So what we've done is we've put them back in with the original spaces and put them in. So hopefully that's going to sort the ABS and the traction control out. Hopefully the fuse box sorts the indicators out. And we've if you put a slabs unit in, you've got to program it for the air suspension to work. We haven't got anywhere doing that. So we've put the original slabs unit back in because it made no difference anyway. We've bought a Hawkeye. We've got the Carsoft LR2, which is good, but the Hawkeye is much better. So we've got ourselves a Hawkeye. We'll plug that in and see what that does as well. So that's where we are at the moment. So behind this door here, many things are going on. He's fitting a fuse box, which is an absolute nightmare to get the plugs in and out the back of. Let's go around the other way. So he's fitting a fuse box in there that we've had. They're about 60 quid from everywhere, 65 quid. We found on eBay, a dry one on eBay that seems to have no corrosion in it for 17 quid. Went and fetched it. So that's a bargain. And the fuse box is just under here. Settled in one bolt. Bit of a nightmare to get the plugs in. You do have to be a contortionist to get around there to get them plugs in. So in the passenger side, under the glove box, you take the glove box out, the slabs units in there, and the ECU. This is the old one here of the fuse box. So we just pop that apart. You can see where the rust has been. So it was pretty bad in there. But now we've cleaned it and flushed it through and everything. We've obviously made another short somewhere else, which is making the indicator stay on. So, if anything, we made it worse. We've got many free fuses though, because the new fuse box comes with fuses and relays in it. Good way to test fuses. Get your multimeter. This is brilliant when they're in the car because you've got to take every individual one out. Get your multimeter and put it onto a picture of the music picture you'll have on there, which you'll check that it's making. It's like contact checker to make sure it's making a circuit. You can hear that, look. Just get down them all. You check it like that. Nice and easy to do when it's in the car. Got some pads here to go in the rear of my Defender. Bled the brakes, put some front pads in, it needs rear pads. This caliper here is going on a Volvo, because we've got a problem with a Volvo. So we're going to be putting that caliper on there soon. Do a video on that one. But yeah, we'll come back to this in a sec when we've actually, hang on. We'll come back to this in a sec when we've got all this back in and we'll turn it on, and we're praying to the Lord of Land Rovers that this stops the issue of the ABS, because it can go for an MOT. We've done the welding, we've done everything else. We might have a split CV boot. I'm going to have another look at that because we did see a bit of grease coming out there, but we've done everything else which we've seen in our other videos. So once the unit's done and the slabs in and everything, we've put the slabs in. Once the fuse box is in, we'll clear the faults, we'll put the Hawkeye on, clear the faults, we'll show the Hawkeye working. It's the first time we're going to have used it, and then we'll turn it on and take it for a drive and take you with us and see what happens. So, see you in a sec. Okay, it's in. There it is. You can't see it very much because it's dark. Oh, I've got a light. There it is. It's back in place. As you can see, a bit of rust underneath it, so it did have definitely had boards coming through when the sunroof was leaking. It's quite rusty down there, but we've it's only surface rust on the bits down there, but now we've done the sunroofs, we shouldn't have that happening anymore. Anyway, fuse box is in, we'll get it down, we will turn it on, clear the lights, and pray. I'm hoping this air suspension pumps up as well. It's on its wheels, eh?
Yeah.
Out with the stand. Dun 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 dun. I'll just show you where the slabs is. Slabs and ECU are there. You can't see them, so this might be pointless, but there and there. Relatively easy to get out. This is the Hawkeye. Ooh, it's the Hawkeye Total, which is the mid-range one. You've got the standard Hawkeye, the Total, and then the Pro, but this is unlocked for all td5s. So let's see what happens. No? Right, all my good friends. The Hawkeye for the win. All our lights are off bar the handbrake, but that's just the handbrake. And the fuel, which is standard this time because it's too expensive. So now, all we did was, we went into the Hawkeye, we reset the air suspension faults and the ABS faults after the fuse box and everything else that we've put in there and the time we've spent on all that crap. We reset it, turned it off, turned it on again, the light went off, and then the suspension started going up. So the suspension went up to its full like off-road height. I pressed the button once it was at the top, and now it's leveled out. So we've still got to drive it. We can't start getting too excited and cartwheeling yet, but we're going to take it out for a drive now. If the ABS and the traction control lights stay off, we're in the money. If they don't, it's in the cut. See you in a minute. Then, this is it. The moment of truth for the 15th time. Let's see. Will this work, or will we have lights? At the moment, as you can see,
Standard
lights gone out. Now let's see. Normally we get a flashing traction control light, and then 2 seconds later ABS lights on, and he pulls more of his air out at the top.
And the Amigos make an appearance.
Oh yeah, we get a bing and the 3 Amigos turn up. Sometimes we get 4 Amigos if they're feeling friendly. We'll know straight away when we pull away. If you'll hear the brrrr, that's the traction control telling you to get back in because you ain't fixed it. You see the phone's ringing? Well, so far so good. I've got to get the phone. About that. I had a phone call I had to take, but as you can see, no lights go on the dad drive, and we're driving, and we've got no traction control problems. We've got no ABS light coming on. Obviously we're not doing any major speed because the car's got no MOT at the moment, so we're just doing it on a private car park. But I feel like all my Christmases have come at once.
It sounds sweet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it drives beautiful. So I'm elated.
That's the glove box.
That's the glove box. That ain't the axle coming off. That's the glove box.
Let's go round again.
Let's go round again for a celebration lap. It's brilliant.
No singing.
No singing. So all we're going to do is give it a clean. We have given it a clean in the past, but we've been in and out it. We've dirtied the cards up again. We've got a few bits to do. As you can see, we did the headliner. We might have a look at this DVD player, see if we can get that working. Then again, we might just kick it off the roof. It's a really nice car. We're hoping that somebody will be super happy with this. We've put some work in this one to stop it being on the scrap heap. And it's another td5, saved from the scrapper. Somebody will probably cherish this because it's a beautiful car from the outside and it's really nice on the inside. So when we get back in, I'll tell you exactly what we've done to get this working ABS wise and what we've done around the car, and then we'll get it for an MOT and we'll come back to you once it's MOT'd and we'll see what's happened on the MOT and if it's passed. That's our final hurdle. Show some excitement.
Oh, get off!
Who's shouting at me then?
Get off! Turn it off! See you in a bit.